Ruczak. I'm here at View Conference 2023. I'm so excited to be talking to Amy Ash, Head of Characters at Access Studios. Amy, thank you so much for being here.
Hi, it's a pleasure.
I would love to talk to you about how you launched your career. Now, you've been in the industry for 20 years now. How'd you get started?
Yeah, I actually started doing a course in illustration, which is in watercolors. And towards the end of that course, I decided to move into doing everything digitally. And it's been very much a process of evolution then since. The industry was quite small and young when I came into it. We were doing illustration. It was a mix of 3D and 2D. And we gradually moved into animation, and I kind of went with that. So it's been very much, having to reinvent myself a little bit every few years and keep learning new things and things like that. And then, eventually I decided characters is where I wanted to be. So.
Oh, wow. Oh, I'd love to talk about your characters. I know you've done everything from cute and cuddly critters to horrifying monsters.
Yeah.
Are there any that really stand out to you that you've really enjoyed creating along the way?
I think Laird was quite in Tallgrass in Love, Death and Robots season 2 was quite rewarding, just to see it on screen, and something we'd really spent a lot of hard work, on trying to get right. So yeah, that was a really nice one. We did a series of characters for the Diablo Immortal launch trailer as well, which I was personally quite heavily involved in. And that was, those ones I was particularly proud of, I think, the actual results. So, yeah.
I'd love to talk to you about the look development process, like how you approach a project when you're first starting off and you're taking the idea from the page to the screen. How do you start off?
First thing, always reference and research, looking at what's out there, narrowing it down, discarding what we don't want to do and what we do want to try.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it's very much just a process of, trying and failing and trying and failing until we start to hit on something and then get it into where we need it to be. We always rely on the ingenuity and the skill of the team. We've got some really talented people in the team who are always kind of coming up with options and suggestions and ideas. And it's about kind of keeping an open mind, because you never know quite where something's going to take you.
Yeah.
And then having the kind of, I suppose, the confidence just to go with something, even if it's not, you don't know 100% that it's going to work out, but you've got a good feeling that it will do. So.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's great. And I saw that you're on a Women in Animation panel later this week.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for women who are just starting out in animation?
I think the number one thing that I see with like young women coming into the industry, it's usually confidence. There's some exceptional female artists who are extremely good, but don't have the confidence that some of their male counterparts do, which is a real shame, because they bring so much to everything they do. They're so creative and got so many ideas and so many and a fresh perspective. And I think sometimes it's just believing in yourself and what you're capable of doing, and not being kind of pushed back by people, because it's very easy sometimes for obviously it's been quite a male-centric industry for a good while, and it can sometimes end up being the loudest voice in the room, not necessarily the best voice in the room. And I think it's having the confidence to speak up and and understand that you belong there and that you belong where you are.
Yeah. Oh, that's such great advice. Well, thank you so much for sharing that and for telling us about your career. I really appreciate it.
No problem. I'm very happy to do so.
Great. And make sure you watch our other videos from View Conference 2023.